Hello everybody, this is Fi. I'm checking out Move Mechanic City. I've not played this game before, I actually don't know anything about it. We're going to give it a playtest and see if we can give some useful feedback. I've got the game page open. It says controls, WASD space control mouse 1 E1234, so it kind of gives a list of inputs but doesn't really say what they do. I guess we'll figure that out. It says you win when you get to the rainbow disc thing, but once you do get to it, try out wall running and bunny hopping. Alright, so that's all we got here. I don't know what the objective is or anything, but we're going to try to jump into this. Let's get rid of the overlay. I did notice you won't really see it in the caption necessarily. It looks like it has a little small black frame around it. From what I can see here, on my screen, it's actually in a window, so I've not seen anything past what you're seeing here. Oh, it's weird. A lot of distortion. And there's some black on the left. I don't know what that black thing is. It's very bizarre. It's very disorienting. Now it's on the right. So yeah, that's very weird looking around, but as I was saying, it is in a windowed mode here. It's sort of like it's almost full screen, but I can see the edges of the window in Windows. I can't, unfortunately. Oh, okay, so I can click on the little full screen thing in the top right of the window, but it still has the top bar on the window here. So another thing I noticed is it does kind of steal the mouse, but thankfully you can hit the escape key and you can get it back for a bit. And I assume that pauses the game also, but looks like we can move around with WASD. This sensitivity is a little too low for me, the mouse sensitivity. I'm going to assume there's no option for that in the game. Like if I hit escape or anything, it doesn't appear to show like a menu. Or the button space control, shift, is that a thing for running? So unfortunately I can't jump back up where I went before, and again I'm getting this weird black stuff when I get close to that, and it's very bizarre. So this guy's a lot taller than I expected. Shipping supervisor, damn it. You look away for 5 seconds and the entire crew. Okay. Like I enjoyed those things happening. So unfortunately, like when I turned away, I kind of lost the message and I wasn't able to. Okay, I can repeat this. Oh wait, what? There's more? Oh, now it's not repeating? Wait, can I walk away? Now we're stuck here, no way out. Well, maybe I would have noticed them leave if I wasn't wearing hearing protect. No, wait, you have to keep your sensitive human ears safe. Okay, so that was a little wonky with the messages. Like if I just stay here and go through all of them, it works okay, but when I start like looking away or walking away, it got a little confusing how it was working here, I don't know. So shift doesn't appear to do anything so far. There's quite a bit of inertia on the movement. It feels really weird turning the camera, something to do with the field of view. I don't know if the camera's like... Maybe it's... I don't know how to describe it, sort of like behind my head a little bit. So it kind of pivots in a way that's a little bit not like what I'm used to, I guess. Oh. It feels like you move a lot faster forwards and backwards than you do left or right. That's how it feels anyways. So that's bizarre. It definitely feels weird, like if I'm trying to walk diagonally and stuff. Also, yeah, lots of inertia. You don't get much air control. It definitely takes some getting used to. It's a little weird in my opinion, but am I supposed to jump? Looks like there's something up there. This looks like a door or something. Pressing E doesn't seem to do anything here. I don't see a clear way of... Definitely feels really weird when you rotate the mouse. Like I'm kind of sliding around horizontally almost. So yeah, I'm not sure what what is my objective here, and how do I accomplish it? Okay, so you can crouch in the air. I assume it's just moving the camera down. It's a little weird. Okay, so I can't get there, it's just the jump is extraordinarily particular, I guess. I had to like I can't just go like this. I have to actually look down at my feet here and kind of go right to the corner, from one corner to the next. I assume I can't do it here to here. Alright, very particular jump. First person platforming is not always that interesting. But yeah, I wouldn't make it this particular. That's some... I guess I can get on that little edge here, probably. Whoa. Alright, a little weird, but... Don't know what this is supposed to represent. E. Oh gosh, it's weird. Yeah, I'm just standing in place and rotating the mouse. Yeah, there's definitely some weirdness going on with the the way the camera rotates here. What did that say on the text? I can't... The text is gone and I didn't read it. It said with the gloves equipped something. Pushing E again doesn't help. Maybe... Can I pick this up? Click. Mouse 1. Shift. I guess I don't interact with this. Yeah, I didn't catch what the text said, so I have no idea what the gloves are supposed to be yet, which isn't helpful. It's so weird. Okay, so yeah, something to do with the field of view or something. Like this looks kind of reasonably sized, like a doorway or something. Like I feel like I'm a little short, I guess, but like when you get up to it, it feels like it's enormous. It's kind of weird. Maybe that's just something to do with the collider. I don't know. Like it lets me get extremely close. So what do I do from here? Can I interact with this? Oh. Wait, what? Alright, this is very weird. If I jump and I hold W, it looks like I'm kind of climbing or something, but then it slows down, then it does that little bounce upwards, and then I fall. I don't know what's going on here. Can I jump repeat it? Oh, I can jump off. I guess it's sort of like a wall jump or something. Maybe that's the idea. If I jump off, then I could jump onto something else. I feel like that kind of thing would be easier if I could turn the camera to like see where I was jumping or something, if that's supposed to be a thing. Alright, so don't know what I'm doing. Oh, did I kind of climb up the edge there a little bit? Maybe I just ran right into the corner or something and it bumped me up. Can't find a way to interact with whatever that is. I don't think there's a purpose for me going back up to where I got the gloves. Whoa. Pressing E again doesn't help. I don't know what else to do or what else to try. I could try resetting the game, rerunning it, whatever, and see if I could find out what the text said with the gloves. I might have to do that because I don't see other options. I don't know if I can just like climb this or something. I guess this is the same as what I was doing against this thing, so I guess you could do that on like any surface, presumably. Some kind of a wall jumping thing. Alright, I'm gonna close the game here real quick. And we're gonna try running it again. Alright, hopefully that's hooked in. Come on, there we go. Alright. So yeah, I guess we'll just go straight for the gloves. I don't think we did anything else before then. Whoa, something felt weird there. The inertia feels pretty weird. Well. Oh gosh. I was pretty sure that it was going to make it that time, but... Alright. Okay. With the gloves equipped, jump into a wall to climb up and over it. Okay. That doesn't appear to be working. I can climb. Oh. Wait, what? Okay, so maybe that one is shorter than this one, even though they're kind of visually the same. Yeah, I think this is shorter. Okay, so apparently this particular wall that's kind of shoved into this little back alley corner type thing is supposed to be the way forward, I guess. In my opinion, I think this is not very clear as like a way forward. It just looks like a little dead end. So I think in terms of like level design, oh, it didn't even work this time. Why is it inconsistent? I don't know. But yeah, in terms of the level design, I think you can make it a lot clearer that there's a way forward here, you know, just try to design some kind of a sense of flow or something. Also, you can make this look not... It just kind of doesn't look like anything. You could put something here to make it more obvious that there's something of interest here to kind of draw the player to it, to try doing something. But we got over that, so that's good. Okay, I didn't mean to fall down here, but can I interact with that? I don't think so. Can I interact with this door? I don't think so. I can climb up here. Guess I can try the wall jumpy thing. Alright, looks like a little thing we can climb under. Looks like it's too short to fit under almost. I mean, it's like that's even if that didn't pop up, of course I would have tried that, so it's not like it's not obvious or something, but I'm just, I don't know, commenting on it. It just kind of looks smaller than it ends up being when you actually squeeze under it. Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe the developer is making some kind of interesting choices about like the placement of the camera and the collision of the character that is maybe a little unusual compared to other games where you might have a little bit larger of a collider or something on the character compared to where the camera's placed or something to that effect. I think I can just kind of climb up on this. Oh, that's weird looking. I think I can climb this. Alright, so the climbing kind of feels a bit nice. It's a bit sort of, I don't know, slow, I guess, in a way, but it works well. Okay, that didn't work. I just held W and then the jump button. I thought I was going to climb up the wall when I ran into it, but it just fell down, so I'm not really sure why that didn't work. Seems to work here. That actually makes getting up here a lot easier, I think. Oh, interesting. So you can kind of climb up one wall and then climb up another one right after it if they're kind of adjacent to each other like that. So in theory, I can't really see what I'm doing because this is doesn't have a lot of texture on it, but I was trying to see if I could climb one wall and then the other and see if I could get up that corner, but I'm not sure if it actually is working that way. That's all right. Let's keep going. Take a peek over here. Oh. Is it some kind of a garbage chute? Doesn't really look like a chute to me, but that looks like garbage. So yeah, not sure why this didn't work last time. It seems so obvious that you would just kind of jump into the wall and climb it. Maybe I need to let go of space and press it again? I don't really know. Alright, well this time it seemed to work kind of. I jumped a little bit later and kind of hit the top of this little corner a bit, so I'm not really sure what happened the last time. You feel you have energy to sprint, double jump, and slide. Okay. Slide meaning with control? Oh, okay. Wait. How does this work? Okay. I guess you just hold shift to sprint, and then if you press control like really quick, it'll go into a slide sort of. It seems to want you to do it like really fast though, because you have to let go of shift to hit control with the same finger, of course. But it seems like at least some of the time, like if you do it kind of in a relaxed way, not doing it as fast as you can, it just kind of goes into like a normal crouch or something. I don't know, it's a little hard to differentiate regardless of whether you're sprinting or not. It's really weird. I can't really tell what my character is doing. Like, are you in a sprinting state or not? I don't know if it keeps going for a bit after you let off the shift key. I can't really tell what's happening there exactly, but I'm pretty sure you go faster. Hold shift. So with that, I guess I'm gonna try to go back there and see if I can jump into that hole or something. Why can't I climb this? Oh, I can double jump, I forgot. But I can't climb this for some reason. I don't really understand. It seemed like I could climb pretty much every surface. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. So it occurs to me that the bottom left icon used to be the gloves, and now it's the WoW Cola thing or whatever. So I guess this replaced the gloves with this, which is not really what I expected, but I guess that's where we're at. Uh-oh. Okay, is there another way? Oh gosh, I didn't mean to fall down there, but oh. I guess if you it's really weird. Something with the bunny hopping or something. It felt like I suddenly gained a lot of speed. I don't really know what's going on there, but I know that if you... I guess you're gaining speed, just holding shift and hopping like this? I don't know. But you don't really have much in the way of air control while you're doing this. You're kind of almost locked on a trajectory. It's kind of weird because like if you hold diagonal when you do the next jump, it kind of imparts some of the diagonal movement, but you don't really have any air control. I'm not really sure why there's just no air control. It's a little confusing, but I meant to jump over this somehow. Oh, I can make that pretty easily, okay. Then what? I was thinking like jump from here to there, but now it doesn't look like that's going to be very feasible. Give it a try. Oh, I can't even get up there, it seems. Oh gosh, it's like just ever so slightly too high. Oh, I guess I can go over here. This is kind of silly. Oh gosh, darn it. Of course, okay. What the heck is going on here with the rendering? That's very weird. I don't know. Oh, I did make it. Wow, just barely. Just barely. So I'm not sure if this bunny hopping or whatever gives you a little more speed than just running. That was pretty particular trying to line that up, but I did make it, luckily, on like the second try or whatever. Pretty close. I personally don't really like the idea of making the margins so tight for this kind of thing. You know, if it's actually where you're intended to go, I think it should be, you know, relatively easy to pull it off, that kind of thing. Slide by crouching at a high speed. I guess. Okay, slide into this. For what purpose, though? Why would I slide down that? I don't know. You'd think if they tell you how to slide, then you would have like a reason to use it here. What is that? Shipping bot 1, hey. Can't tell if you're listening to me, but in the case that you are, I have something to tell you. We were dropping off shipment and left right on schedule and closed the doors behind us. We don't have the key to... Uh-oh. Our supervisor had told us to stop paying attention to him after I reminded him of some safety procedures. Obviously, that wasn't the best advice. So anyway, my request, if you see our supervisor, please tell him that he has the key and that he is the one that needs to open this door. Dev note, character events not implemented yet. Just grab the extra slot, power up rainbow thing and the rocket launcher and have fun blasting around. Thanks for playing. Okay, is this a rocket launcher? Alright. Alright, so the bottom left changed to this. I kind of thought, because it mentioned the 1, 2, 3, 4 on the game page, I thought it might, what the heck is that? Okay. I thought it might, like, switch between the things that I picked up before. But it doesn't appear to, so I guess it just replaces it. It's kind of weird. Oh, there was a little bit of a delay when I clicked there. Yeah, it kind of makes the game freeze for a moment. Did, now it doesn't appear to. Do I have health? It's a lot of rocket jump distance. I don't think I have health. +1. So now I can have 2 slots, I guess. Then there's a rainbow thing. You can do all the cola and glove stuff, and also I didn't see what else it said, so that's too bad. I want to know what the also was. Oh my gosh. But if I... Okay, so I don't have to like have it equipped or whatever. That's kind of weird that I can switch between these, but only this one needs to be equipped. Alright, some more weirdness with that black surface. Like, what is this right here? What is going on? What is going on? That was weird. Alright, so you can double jump in the air, and then apparently you can jump off a wall and double jump again. I don't know what I'm doing. But it kind of suggested that once you get the rainbow thing, that's kind of the end. Oh, it looks like... Wait, what? Okay, that was weird. A couple of times there, it looked as though I got a little bit of a vertical boost just from shooting the rocket instead of from it actually hitting. At least that's what it looked like. Now it doesn't appear to be doing that, so I don't know if I imagined that or what. I don't know what happened there. Kind of wish that you had a little bit higher rate of fire on the rocket launcher. It's when you're doing these trick things, sometimes you want to do stuff a little faster. I was never very good at Quake, but I did play it, and yeah, I'm sure there are things in that game that probably wouldn't have been possible if you had to shoot this slowly. Can I get out here? Oops, I missed the edge. It looks like there's a ceiling there. I wonder what this hole is. I guess it's just for world building or something. This fell down in here. I don't even know if this is... Maybe that's just supposed to be leaves or something. I thought it was garbage. I don't know. Yeah, so the controls are pretty weird, but you know, the combination of things like rocket jumping with like the wall climbing and wall jumping and double jumping and all that together, you can kind of see what the idea here is, where you get these interesting movement options and you can kind of string them together. Excuse me. Which could certainly be fun. I wish the air control was a little more present, so I can make adjustments in the air. And in general, I think stuff could be a little more refined, but it's a little hard to kind of describe that in words, I think. Like all the little sorts of tweaks you can make, but I get the sense of it being pretty interesting. Yeah, I think you should be able to wall jump even if you don't have the camera facing the wall. It seems a little awkward. Well, I guess that did just then. Or was that just a normal double jump? That might have just been a double jump. It'd be nice to be able to differentiate between things like that also. Like, are you wall jumping or are you double jumping? I think if I pick that up, it's gonna Yeah, it's gonna replace it. So that's probably not a good thing, but that was weird. Now that I have both of these, I wonder if it does some weird stuff. Looks like I can kind of double jump and then like keep climbing the same wall. So like I can start climbing and then double jump and then start climbing again and then double jump and then start climbing again and double jump. Just kind of keep spamming the spacebar and just keep climbing and climbing. So there's like a ceiling up here, I guess, but all right, I'm up here. All right, invisible walls. Oh, can I climb the invisible walls? Okay, I seem to be hitting the ceiling again now. So it looks like they did at least take the time to ensure you can't easily get out of the level, which, I mean, I probably could have gotten up here pretty easily with the rockets and stuff too, but that was kind of weird for a moment there. I'm just kind of spamming the space bar, which actually seems to be kind of working. Weirdly enough, I can just kind of I don't know. I can't quite tell if there's supposed to be like some sort of a wall run sort of thing. Kind of starts to feel like I can, but I guess. Yeah, but I don't remember being able to do that before. It seemed like I had to kind of face the wall like this to be able to slide up it like that, but now it looks like I can just kind of go diagonally and it still works, I guess. Like a wall run. So I don't know if I just didn't notice before, or if that's somehow new or something, I don't really know. But yeah, it looks like I can just kind of zoom around on the walls. Pretty fun. Anyways, yeah, so definitely interesting. You can see I got rid of the rocket launcher. I think I could get it back, but you can see the thought process behind this with the movement. I think having like a bunch of stuff you can do all kind of stacked on top of each other is pretty cool. Like this idea of wall running and jumping, and then having a double jump, and then having a rocket jump. Kind of having all those options at once, I think, is kind of liberating, because it means you can do a lot of stuff, and you're not necessarily like limited to approaching moving in a particular way, which I think kind of makes it more forgiving, but I think it's in a good way, rather than, you know, you have to perform this very specific string of actions to make it over this random jump or something. You can just kind of fly around sort of leisurely almost, with all the different things you can do. So yeah, I like this wall running thing, even though I didn't apparently notice it before. Now I'm not seeing my rockets come out. Not sure what's going on there. Anyways, yeah, let's wrap this up. Whew, it's hot in here, but hopefully this video is useful. I guess I can't get on that little ledge. Definitely interesting start to something. Hopefully, oof. Hopefully this will help you improve things, but let me know if you have any questions. I look forward to seeing where this goes from here, and I will see you in the next video.